Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Might really be able to trouble them here. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Federico Chiesa. We're using the space really well. Oh, Chiesa! In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. 20 minutes to go in this one. Gerrard. Mo Salah. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. And Salah! A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. This is looking threatening. And well positioned to clear. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Rabiot. Juve struggling to keep possession here. Is it going to be? Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Oh, really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that's such a good save, isn't it? How did he keep that one out?
Not all that convincing defensively. Not out of the woods yet. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition.
Would the owner of the silver hatchback with the license plate GR55JKK please contact the nearest security guard? Thank you.
Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Encouraging move from Liverpool, but quick thinking defensively. Steven Gerrard. Nunez. Chance to finish. And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Fernando Torres. Oh, did well. He's in here. And another one! Two quick goals! Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Fernando Torres. Well, it could be on for him here. And it's offside. That was very close. Stiller. Nicely timed tackle. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Liverpool in a position of menace. Can he do it? Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Well, nearly at full time, not quite, and it's all going Liverpool's way, Stuart.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
And teammates around him. Diaz. And the corner for Liverpool. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right. Their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It is Liverpool versus Arsenal.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Now, who can he play it to? Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
White. It's with Ødegaard. Luis Diaz. Diaz. And they could eat into the lead. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a fine pass. And he might be through here. Clearance needed to be better. Oh, no way through in the end. Federico Chiesa. Torres. And a firm challenge, but a bit more defending to do. Corner here. Well, he took care of it defensively. Gabriel Jesus. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Alexander Zinchenko. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Coming up at half-time, don't forget we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw.
Arsenal with the lead going into the second half, but no room for complacency. Salah. Nunez. Well, he's certainly not alone. Could be. What a save. And foiled only by the crossbar. Mopping up defensively. Federico Chiesa. Martin Ødegaard. Nunez. Real chance. Oh, and it goes! Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible!
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, I imagine there were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. Declan Rice. Well read to put an end to that attack. Nunez. Salah. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Can they forge ahead? And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli. Mo Salah. Harvey Elliott. Darwin Nunez. Torres now. Good looking ball. Real chance. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Havertz. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. And a substitution in the offing. Gerrard. Henderson. Fernando Torres. This could be it. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Firmino. The ball with Chiesa. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Havertz. Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Mo Salah. Torres now. Roberto Firmino. Oh, surely! There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement of the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
Saka. The final whistle, and the Gunners go down. They've lost this game. No points picked up. What did you think of it?
Oh, dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Liverpool, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game.
And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Luis Diaz. Fernando Torres. The textbook interception. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Vinicius Junior. And Bellingham. And Valverde. Rodrigo. Just the challenge that was required. Really well played pass. Gerrard. Nunez. This is Salah. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Chance to reduce the arrears. Can they put it away? Just knocked it out of there. Mo Salah. And Salah! Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
3-2 it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Toni Kroos, and he's in. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, he's certainly not alone. Chiesa. Chiesa could pull one back here. Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Nunez. Liverpool in a position of menace, but really sticking to their task defensively. Toni Kroos. This is Kroos. Steven Gerrard. Luis Diaz. Not showing good vision. Oh, what an opportunity. And in range. And a simple clearance, a good one. That is that for the first half here.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon is in the building.
So back in business, the second half underway, and it was a below-par effort from Liverpool in the first 45. No getting away from that. Vinicius Junior. Liverpool have given it away. Tsimikas. Luis Diaz. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but they dealt with the threat posed. Fernando Torres. Could be! And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? And unable to pick out the teammate. And that'll be a throw. Federico Chiesa. Luis Diaz. Torres now. Nunez. Can they convert? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Federico Chiesa. Darwin Nunez. Encouraging move from Liverpool. This could square the game. Oh, goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this!
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1 and 2 touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
I've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Mendy. Valverde. And Bellingham. Rodrigo. Luis Diaz. Salah. Will it be? Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. And it could be a chance for Liverpool to take the lead from a corner. So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. Can they forge ahead? Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Harvey Elliott. He continues his run. Salah. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior. Now with Bellingham. And Bellingham. Federico Chiesa. Well, nearly at full time, not quite, and it's all going Liverpool's way, Stuart.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've been really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
He's in behind. Well, he tried to place it, but off the frame of the goal.
Yes, he's hit the woodwork, but really from that distance, he should be tucking that away.
Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. It's got to be! Can he finish? And still a chance. Salah. Now with Gerrard. Henderson. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, today just wasn't good enough. They lacked a cutting edge, they played too slowly, and they made many mistakes at the back. It was really disappointing.
So into the second half, and the challenge has been thrown down to Liverpool. Let's find out if they can bounce back. Salah. Running with the ball confidently. Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So Chelsea get things going again. How will they reply to that setback? Perfect challenge. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. succeeds in clearing it. And he's through here. Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Just 15 minutes remaining. Steven Gerrard. Mo Salah. Opportunity it is. Surely. Can he do it? And up for grabs off the keeper. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Federico Chiesa. And the defender. And he's made headway! Well, it was close to the target, but close isn't good enough, really. Sterling. Conor Gallagher. Steven Gerrard. Nunez. And Salah! And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here you can see it again. He's got the placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
Gallagher. The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Venezia against Italy.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Gavi. Well, he's certainly not alone. Eusebio, is it going to be? That is a really disappointing effort, goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
This is a message for Tyler
Roger van Dijk. Declan Rice. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. William Saliba. Well, they prevented it from going over the line. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they nudge in front? And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Isaac, Thierry Henry. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Just knocked it out of there. Rodri. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Fine run from Mbappe. And a confident clearance. Rudiger. Grimaldo. Gavi. Getting the ball forward. Eusebio. And well positioned to clear. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
With the club secretary,
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Rodri. Running with the ball confidently. Could be. Henry. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Isaac. Declan Rice. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Let that pass all the way, cutting it out. Eusebio, Kylian Mbappe. And it's with Eusebio. Oh, genuine chance. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Here it is now, a substitution. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Henry. Eder Militao. 20 minutes remaining. Declan Rice. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Can he get one back? And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
And the substitution will occur now. Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Grimaldo. Gavi. The ball with Rodri. Di Maria. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Just couldn't play that decisive ball. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Vieira. And there goes the final whistle. It's a victory for Italy. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Goal for the visitors, number 19.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Spain versus Barcelona.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Good tackle. Gerrard. And it's with Eusebio. And the header just wide of the mark. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. Barcelona have given us away. Not all that convincing defensively. And barring the door was Laporte. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Gianluca Zambrotta. Cuts out brilliantly, Herrera. Herrera. And here's Saliba. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Dani Olmo. Well positioned to clear. Salah. Tremendous defensive acumen from Laporte. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Coming up at half-time, don't forget we'll be having the lucky raffle, and also don't forget the lucky programme draw.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And unable to pick out a teammate, and that'll be a throw. Mbappe. Torres now. Mbappe. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Salah. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Torres now. Marcus Rashford. Fernando Torres. Eusebio. Torres now. And the attack fades out. Manuel Akanji. And the ball with Gerrard. And on to Zambrotta. Lampard. And Rashford. Frank Lampard. 10 minutes to go. Well read to put an end to that attack.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report. Defences on top. And Stuart, as ever, interested to get your take.
Well, Derek, I think it was a good tactical battle. There was a lot of endeavour, some good defending, but not enough attacking quality, and that's why we didn't get any goals.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Barcelona, and they take on Spain.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Fernando Torres. There to win it back. The attack coming to nothing. William Saliba. Emmanuel Petit. The attack just lost its momentum, and the keeper will collect. Laporte. It's with Laporte. William Saliba. Just knocked it out of there. Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. David Ginola. Ginola. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Ginola. Maximilian Mittelstädt. Has to be. And it nestles in the back of the net. Barca are level.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area. And then Chiesa shows how good he is in the air. He meets it perfectly and gives the goalkeeper no chance. That's a great goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Xavi in with a chance. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. And a goal kick is the outcome. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme.
And the substitution will occur now. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Gavi. And a good tackle. Petit. Barella. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
William Saliba. The ball with Rodri. "30 minutes left for play. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Milinkovic-Savic. Grimaldo with it. Rodri. Wasteful from Spain. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Mbappe. On to Eusebio. Oh, he's through here. And it's in! A goal for Barcelona. They are the team in charge.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Time for a change then. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Carvajal. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Threat over for now, it seems. The final whistle, and it's gone horribly wrong for Spain in terms of the scoreline. Stuart, your analysis.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Los Angeles FC, and they take on Spain.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Laporte. Rodri. Ander Herrera. Ander Herrera losing possession. Gavi. Torres now. Ander Herrera. It did look on for them, but not to be. Fabinho. Making sure nothing came of it. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Gavi. On to Herrera. Fernando Torres. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Fabinho. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. And on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they mostly silenced the home crowd. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Coming up at half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the lucky raffle, and also don't forget the lucky...
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Fernando Torres. Mbappe. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Alexis McAllister. And possession won by Alonso. Mbappe. McAllister. Steven Gerrard. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running, but the danger averted for now. Xabi Alonso. Here's Carvajal. Into the final 20 minutes. No-nonsense clearance. Alonso. Oh, what an astonishing goal! Almost from a different postal code. That was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that.
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
They will now make use of the substitutes bench. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment?
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
And it's over now. A win for Spain. It has gone according to their master plan. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable at the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Number 6.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Spain, and they take on Nacional de Montevideo.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne. Torres, real chance. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Guruceta. Same pair of hands, did his job. Fernando Torres. He's in behind. Will he? And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. De Bruyne. Grimaldo. Mbappe. Mbappe. Was it a great clearance? Can he put it away? And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Torres, is this the moment? Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Carvajal. Cleared away. Gavi. Determined defending. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here.
Don't forget, we'll be having the lucky raffle, and also don't forget the lucky programme draw.
So back underway here into the second half. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Sessegnon. Kevin De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a good tackle. And Spain regaining possession. And we have 30 minutes to go. Good movement. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Xabi Alonso. Making it simple for the keeper in the end. Mo Salah. Phil Foden now. Could be, and still danger here. And a throw-in it's going to be. And time for the change now. 10 minutes to go. And Ronaldo with others in the vicinity. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Ramos. De Bruyne now. Bellingham. This is Salah. And there it is, the final whistle. Just what Spain were hoping for. They have delivered a victory, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It's a great performance.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's the Netherlands, and they take on Spain.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Clears the danger. Gabi. Top-class defending. Ronaldo. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Well, no way through in the end. Fernando Torres. Well, nicely cut out. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, disappointing end to the move. Kylian Mbappe. The ball with Rodri. Here's Mbappe. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Oh, that's a fine pass. Snyder. On to Milinkovic-Savic. Can he put them in front? Well, that is a moment he would love to have back because it really was there for him. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Rodri. Succeeded in keeping it in play. William Saliba. The ball with Rodri. Carvajal. And so it is, the first half story has been written.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon is in the building.
So back underway and an intriguing second half in prospect. Xabi Alonso. Here's Carvajal. Carvajal. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Oh, what an astonishing goal! Almost from a different postal code. That was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. And he read it well. Reinders. And on to Tevez. Could be! And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Just going to be a double substitution. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Mbappe. Gavi. Now with Alonso. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Alonso. Grimaldo. Just the clearance that was called for. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And a good take under duress there. Ronaldo. Intercepted effortlessly. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? Can they forge ahead? That is a tackle and a half.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Xabi Alonso. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We weren't triggered to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Number 6. Number 32.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name's Derek Ray and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Spain and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Zinedine Zidane. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. Carvajal. Gavi. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Greif. And stopping the danger. Rodri. Gavi. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Xabi Alonso. Fernando Torres. And a play for a Spain throw-in. Not clear what they were trying, playing it from one flank to another. Didn't quite work out. Carlos Alberto. And the goal kick will be next. Alonso. Grimaldo with it. Could be. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon has left the building.
Into the second half then, and Real doing the chasing. Owen. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Gavi. Carvajal. Unsuccessfully cut out. Owen. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Rodri. Oh, he's through here. Offside it is. Rodri. Alonso. 20 minutes remaining. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Xabi Alonso. Rodri. Gavi. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? Can he put them in front? And danger still. Michael Ballack had work to do defensively. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Ballack. Roberto Carlos. Zinedine Zidane. Cruyff. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Ballack. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Rodri. Ballack. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I think both teams are very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think the draw is probably the fair result.
Goal for the hosts, number 6. Goal for Real Madrid, number 10.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Fulham facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Mbappe. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Danger averted. Gavi. Rivaldo. Now Haaland. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. William Saliba. Haaland. Oh, great defending. Well, that clearance was of the no-nonsense variety. And a throw-in now. Rivaldo. Cucurella. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Haaland. This is Salah. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the pass, a good one. Oh, what an opportunity. And he's such a highly respected goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris. Making sure nothing came of it. Very straightforward for Hugo Lloris. Haaland. On to Haaland. And a fine tackle. Danger averted for now. The electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Really clever pressing. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match.
The club secretary, please note, Mr. Moon is in the building.
So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Rivaldo. Steven Gerrard. Haaland. And mopping up defensively. Cucurella. Frank Rijkaard now. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Mbappe. Gavi. Creative look about this. Eusebio. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Haaland. And he's broken free. Brilliant, crisp and clean. And it's in. Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Substitution for Real Madrid. So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Gavi. Here's Carvajal. Into the final 20 minutes. Steven Gerrard. Well-timed tackle. Fulham doing well to regain possession. Eusebio. Frimpong. Frank Rijkaard. On to Haaland. The emphasis very much on attack. And Real with the ball again. Mo Salah. Now Haaland. What can he do with it now? Eusebio. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a very compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I think both teams are very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start, and I think the draw is probably the fair result.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Fulham, and they take on John Book Hyundai Motors.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
He read the situation defensively and did his job. Grimaldo. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe with it. And it's with Eusebio. Moving into the advanced position. Just the clearance that was needed. Rodri. Bellingham. Grimaldo with it. And it's with Eusebio. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
The ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Wirtz. Bastian Schweinsteiger. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Forlan! Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here it is again, and that's the perfect volley, isn't it? He strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Rudiger, and here's Saliba. And it's with Eusebio. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And the finish from Mbappe couldn't be any better. That's a good header and a top-class goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Wirtz. White. Hummels. Xhaka with it. Schweinsteiger. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. And ball back with Fulham here. A real opening now. Well, it's a long way off target, you've got to say. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Kylian Mbappe. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the
Away they
stadium
go again. Second half is underway here. Mbappe. Do they mean business on this occasion? Rudiger. And clears the danger. Schweinsteiger. Now with Forlan. Going well. But nothing comes of it. So half an hour remaining. Milinkovic-Savic. Grimaldo. Rodri. Now with Bellingham. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Now with Forlan. And support available. Eusebio. A very effective challenge put in. Good work from Fulham to win it back.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
5 minutes to go. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Chances on. And it's there for him. Can they stop it going in? And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Gareth, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
Number 5.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Fulham versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Jude Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Now, options are plenty. Can they forge ahead? And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the action continues, and it's on Wolves to show invention and perhaps level the game. Fabian. Valverde. Solskjaer. Fernando Torres. And return to Solskjaer. Top-class defending. Looking threatening. And he'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Fabian. Torres now. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Fabian. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. He has teammates around him. A goal! Real excitement! A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Gavi. Here's Carvajal. William Saliba. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Can he do it to take the lead? Carvajal. Now with Bellingham. And he did well to cut it out. That is that for the first half here.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky
Here it is now, a substitution.
on the back page of your programmes.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half. Solskjaer. De Marcos. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Grimaldo. On the ball, Rudiger. William Saliba. Gavi. Salem Al-Dosseri. Eusebio. 30 minutes to go then. Wolves with the ball once more. Fabian. Solskjaer. Gavi. Fernando Torres. Rodri. Fabian. Rodri. Superbly read and executed. Encouraging move from Wolves. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Mbappe. Eusebio. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Salem Al-Dosseri. Well, still time for them to level it. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. 5 minutes to go. Valverde. Kylian Mbappe. Eusebio. Super tackle and they've won possession. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going and they eventually got their reward.
Goal for Fulham. Kylian
Perhaps an opportunity here for Real Madrid to take the lead. Corner. And standing guard, Lucio. Really getting stuck in. Mateo Kovacic. Raul Albiol. Here's Kovacic. Callejon. Drogba. And very deftly cut out. Real find themselves in a position of menace. But the danger averted for now. Free kick awarded then by the referee.
This is a message for Andy Tottenham. That's Andy Tottenham. Can you please return to
And into the last 20 minutes. Yaya Toure. Regained possession. And Real with the ball again. Luka Jovic. Takefusa Kubo. Oh, genuine chance. Quite simply an opportunity wasted. Easy for the keeper. It did look on for them, but not to be.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Said Al-Owairan, and there to intervene. And just 5 minutes remaining. Kubo. Well, possession ceded. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? But really sticking to their task defensively.
the referee has indicated that there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
Callejon. And Jovic now. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But this is not over. And 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Substitution for Real Madrid. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Takefusa Kubo. Good run, very much in control of the situation. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Didier Drogba. Mateo Kovacic. Luka Jovic. Getting forward. Will it be? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Underway again with the score at 3-1. Dealt with by Drogba. Well, that'll be a free kick. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. The first period of extra time is over. 15 minutes left. Maybe after that, penalties, we'll see. Well, the drama continues to unfold. Second period of extra time now. Borja Mayoral. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Martin Ødegaard. Mateo Kovacic. Now Borja Mayoral. Time is fast running out. 5 minutes left in the second period of extra time here. Can he put it in? And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Foul there. Free kick awarded. The big story.
Today just wasn't good enough. They lacked a cutting edge, they played too slowly, and they made many mistakes at the back. It was really disappointing.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the Cup to bring you. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, there's nothing like a good cup run to boost confidence, and these two teams will be hoping this could be their year to win this tournament. Yes, there's a long way to go, but this is still a big game for both teams.
And the keeper diving to thwart him. Must take the lead here. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Toni Kroos. Isco. Benzema. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause.
Well, as you can see, he gets there first, he makes good contact with the ball and finds the back of the net. That's a decent header.
Well, back underway, and that should really shake up Barcelona a bit, you would think. Isco. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Isco. Outdoing his opponent. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Benzema. De Jong. And he's won the ball. Ronaldo. Ronaldo on the move. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Rafinha. On to De Jong. Well, we're into the final half hour. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo striding forward with confidence. And through for the goal kick. He hits it with power. Benzema. Isco. Plenty of support here. Well, trying his luck from a long way out. But the keeper saw it all the way. Lewandowski. Here's Rafinha. And Real come away with it. Benzema. Casemiro. Isco. Isco. And here it is for Isco. And a firm challenge, but a bit more defending to do. Corner here. Cleared away. Isco. There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Well, he's been forced out of play this time. And they will make the change now. Mateo Kovacic. Casemiro. Benzema. It's with Erdogan. Now, options are plenty. Oh, might be. A goal! And I tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Lewandowski. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. He's in behind. textbook goalkeeping.
Well, let's just have another look at this. The cross from Carvajal is hit into a really dangerous area, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
The final whistle then, and Real Madrid have secured their progression.
Well, what a good attacking display that was. The passing, movement and creativity were of the highest quality. They'll certainly be confident going into the next round.
Gerrard, Federico Chiesa, Konstantinos Tsimikas. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Can he take the chance? Still possibilities. Torres. It should be just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. He has teammates around him. Can he put it away? In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
And they get the ball rolling again. It does appear that Liverpool are just about out of sight. And he's broken free. Still alive. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay. What a superb volley this is. He strikes it so cleanly, and he times it perfectly.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Federico Chiesa. It is a decent-looking attack here. Real chance. And still an opportunity. Bruno Fernandes. Anthony. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Darwin Nunez. He must finish. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Casemiro. Højlund. Didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Federico Chiesa. Luis Diaz. And the ball with Gerrard. Salah. Plenty of support here. Oh, did so well to deny him. It might be. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
Fernandes. Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Belgium taking on Liverpool.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Bellingham. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Fernando Torres. Gavi. Eusebio. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, but just look at the space he has. Doesn't even have to jump. Of course it's a good finish, but the marking is woeful.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Cannavaro. Now with Lucio. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And on to Lucio. Ronaldo on the ball. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. At times they make passing look easy. And it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Claudio Marchisio. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. It has to be! Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Eusebio. Running with the ball confidently. And a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, let's take another look, and there's the deflection. And from that moment on, the keeper had no chance, did he?
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Ronaldo, and credit due, a good intervention. Bellingham, Rodri, Gavi. Belgium pushing forward with options available. Determined defending. Liverpool have it once again. Fernando Torres. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match.
With the club secretary, please note, Mr. Moon has left the building.
So underway in the second half, and no doubt about it, Liverpool need to raise their game. Chouameni, Fernando Torres, Marchisio. And Belgium have it back here. Bellingham, Mbappe, and great work to confuse the defender. An astute piece of defending. Ronaldo. "30 minutes left for play." Well, he's given us away. Del Piero. Ronaldo. Really good challenge. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Can he put it away? And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Three goals without reply. Kylian Mbappe. Eusebio. Ball played nicely. The substitution will occur now. And the danger's still on. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and the clearance just isn't good enough. Giving up possession in a dangerous area, just poor defending all round.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Bellingham. He has teammates around him. Isak. surely. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
My goodness, it's so... And the final whistle, an acceptable outcome from a Belgian point of view. A victory for them here. Stuart, sum it up for us.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Goal for the hosts, Jude Bellingham. Goal for the hosts, number 19. Goal for the hosts, number 19. Goal for the hosts, number 19. Goal for the hosts, Jude Bellingham. Goal for the hosts, Jude Bellingham. Goal for the hosts, Jude Bellingham.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Chelsea, and they take on Belgium.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Johan Cruyff, Joe Cole, and on to Cole. Went in strongly to win the ball. Nice looking pass. Must take the lead here. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
And away they go again. What effect will that goal have on Chelsea? We're going to find out. Cole. Must score! And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Goal for Chelsea.
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Rodri. Cruyff. And Sterling has it. Is it going to be? And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Goal for Chelsea.
Well, here it is again. Sterling's cross really does invite somebody to attack it, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Rodri. The ball with Rodri. Gavi. Eusebio. Just the challenge that was required, and Chelsea come away with it. William Saliba. And the ball back with Chelsea now. What can Chelsea do from this position? Well, Prowse, opportunity, and it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Jude Bellingham. Cole. Now Cruyff. Could be. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Goal for Chelsea.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the East Dog display team. So stay in your seats for that.
Off and running again, and there was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Belgium in the second? Modric. Cruyff. The ball with Luka Modric. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Rudiger. And here's Saliba. The ball with Rodri. Gavi. Jude Bellingham. Well, he's certainly not alone, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Mbappe. Cucurella. Sterling. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse. The ball with Luka Modric. commits a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. And a goal, almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique.
Goal for Chelsea, number 8.
A glut of goals, 5-1 it is. Rodri. Rudiger. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Sterling. Ward-Prowse. Well, Chelsea unable to retain possession. Free kick to Chelsea. Sterling has it. Johan Cruyff. The ball with Luka Modric. Cole. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. And it will be goalkeeper's ball.
5 minutes of added time.
Modric. Ward-Prowse. Cole! A goal! We're really being spoiled! This is attacking football at its finest!
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And the referee blows for full time. It's a defeat for Belgium here. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's Lanús, and they take on Belgium.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Ronaldo. Marcos Llorente. And on to Rooney. Possession lost, intercepted. Did well to clear it away. Now, who can he play it to? Rudiger. Here's Mbappe. And Bellingham. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Josip Schutalo. Marcos Llorente. Palinha. Mo Salah. Ronaldo. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Can he do it to take the lead? And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
1-0 then. Gavi. Rudiger. Gavi. Mbappe. Brilliant save. And the danger is averted. Kylian Mbappe. Grimaldo with it. Jude Bellingham. Rodri. Eusebio in position. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Salah. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Mbappe. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So into the second half. Can Belgium battle back after that first 45? Rudiger. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. Plenty of support here. And this could level it. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Wayne Rooney. Marcos Llorente. Well read to ease the pressure. And into the last 30 minutes now. Can they forge ahead? Well, not the best piece of finishing we've ever seen. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Rooney. And a tidy tackle. Oh, he's through here. Bellingham. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Milinkovic-Savic. A very effective challenge put in.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Rooney. So much focus within the team and completely focused. Must take the lead here. And there's a quality defender in action. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated. And goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between 2 evenly matched teams. Both had their moments, but neither side really deserved to lose this one.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's the Houston Dynamo, and they take on Belgium.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Gavi. Xhaka with it. Zola. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, showing good vision. He's in with a chance. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Raul. Gavi. Gavi. Raul. Williams. Can he find the right pass? Credit due, a good intervention. Eusebio. And Czech has it. Granit Xhaka. Zola. Raul on the ball. Williams. Going well. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Far too close to the goalkeeper. Williams. Raul. Raul. Kylian Mbappe. Here's Mbappe. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the
Away they
stadium
go again.
and may face
Second half is
prosecution.
underway here. Carvajal. The ball with Rodri. And a tiny ball. Granit Xhaka. They've given him too much space. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Oh, big chance. Chance maybe. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Jude Bellingham. Eusebio. Mbappe. On to Eusebio, and a chance for them to nudge in front. Oh, and it goes at long last. Deadlock broken. Will that be the one that gives them the win?
Going up for the visitors.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Schlotterbeck. Grimaldo with it. Mbappe. Bellingham. 10 minutes to go. And the ball back with Belgium now. They've lost it.
Well, it hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
And stopping the danger. And there it is. That will do nicely for Belgium. They prevailed in this game. And Stuart, as always, keen to get your analysis.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. It's still alive. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Lee. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. The outcome is a goal kick here. Tsimikas.
A reminder, tickets for the next game
Federico
are
Chiesa.
for sale after today's game.
20 minutes to go in this one. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? No problems for the keeper. Danilo Pereira. Now with Danilo Pereira. Ferreira. Federico Chiesa. Vitor Ferreira. Kylian Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Level it is. Closing moments here. Can Liverpool find a winner? Can he put them in front? Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Goal to Liverpool.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Mo Salah. It's still alive. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. To breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. He's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
And unable to keep possession. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Nunez. Can he put it away? Ball is loose. And he did what he had. And the referee blows for full time. This goes down as a Liverpool victory.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How dangerous.
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Fernando Torres. Darwin Núñez. Oh, yes! He's going to be proud of that moment. What purity of strike. Caught it absolutely perfectly.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Liverpool in a position of menace. Corner awarded to Liverpool. And what an effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. Tapsoba. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Granit Xhaka. Ezequiel Palacios. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Still dangerous. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
Steven Gerrard. This is Salah. Oh, what an opportunity. Chanced him on. In it goes to rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Darwin Núñez. Salah. And he's in. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. The sound of the referee's whistle. This match is in the history books, and it goes down as a Liverpool victory.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all